Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good weekend, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Alright, fine, I'll go and rescue Hans. I mean, it's not like I don't have better things to do. Actually, somebody was saying in the comments of one of the previous videos that he remembered earlier on in this video playthrough when I was promising, don't worry, I'm not going to show you every single one of the side quests. And that's all I've been doing for like a month or more. And yet I haven't shown you every single one of the side quests. I've probably maybe shown you half. There is just so much to do in this game. But yeah, okay, fine. Rather than making Hans wait for Kingdom Come Deliverance 3, I'll go to Malenshov and I'll bust him out. So I can't just walk into the castle. Whoa. Which is why I'm heading to the stables out here, just outside the castle grounds, to meet with... Honestly, I can't. It's been so long, I can't remember. I just know that I need to meet with the owner of the stables. Because the Ruthards, who used to own Castle Malenshov before they fell out of favour with King Sigismund, have built an escape tunnel, just in case. And obviously the escape tunnel is still there. And if you can use the tunnel to get out, then surely I can use the tunnel to get in. Also, Rutard's daughter, whose name Rosa, that was it. Seriously, it's been so long since I spoke to them. You can't really blame me for not remembering their names. Wants me to recover a book of hers that was left in the castle. Whatever. But, and again, it's been so long, I really can't remember why. For some reason, I need to speak to the guy who owns the stables attached to the castle before making my way in. And this is it. I don't expect them to be awake at this hour of the day though, so I'm probably going to have to wait until morning. And one swift transition later, hey, look at that, it's morning.
This horse wasn't cheap.
So,
that's for sure.
Yes, it is a very expensive horse. Nice of you to notice. Pisek Lad, by the way, was the most expensive horse available for sale in Kuttenberg. I think he cost me 5,000 groschen. He was not cheap, but he is an amazingly good horse. Actually, I wonder what the horses are like here. We can take a look around. I think this is the guy I'm supposed to speak to first, though.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
Well, I'm sure you remember the Ruthards. They did used to own this place after all. Wait, I can wash my horse here?
I need to get my horse scrubbed down and its tack cleaned.
I will get right to it, but it will take a while. Coin up front.
Yeah, that's no problem.
What if I offered you this much? It's just a horse washing after all.
That works for me. Why not?
Here you go then.
Now then, where is this beauty of yours?
I never even realised getting your horse cleaned was something that you could do.
You two can get going now.
My poor horse. Anyway, to business.
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Ruthard was the Lord of Malenshov are over. I don't want to have anything more to do with him, so you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family, as the two of you agreed.
Sakra. Nobody knows about that but him.
That's why he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them, and this isn't a trick.
Well, that changes things. Sorry for being a bit hostile-like, but times are tough. A man can't be sure of anything. Good to hear that Sir Kunzlin still has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and thank him for still honouring our agreement.
Sure. I'll pass that on to him.
So, tell me, what did the Ruthard send you for?
Well, a couple of things. We're going to need horses to escape once I get Hans out, but first...
I've got to get into Malenshov to free a friend who's held captive there.
What, all alone? Maybe I should send for a priest for you, eh?
Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Lord Ruthard told me about a secret passage that will take me there. What I need from you is to get a fresh horse ready for my friend. A fast one, for when we get back.
Well, You sure ain't lacking in courage. But you're really asking me for a lot. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Quinslin, I'll have it ready for you. Somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to endanger you unnecessarily. And the Ruthards promise to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and wild dogs sniffing around here, so we have to watch out for the animals.
Thanks. I'm obliged to you.
Tell me more about this secret passage. They say there's one here somewhere, but no one knows much about it.
Well, that would be because it's a secret passage, isn't it? The clue's in the name.
That passage is secret for a reason. The less you know about it, the better.
Herregott, I'm to risk my farm and maybe even my life for you, and you won't even tell me that much?
Well, one, it's none of your business, and two, it's none of your business.
Sorry, I can't do it. It's really for the best.
That's gratitude for you.
Did I mention that it's none of your fucking business? This guy doesn't need to know where the secret passage is in order to supply me with a horse. And all he's required to do is supply me with a fucking horse. Speaking of horses, let's take a look at his. Oh shit, look at that. Very fancy. Attila. Holy fuck, that's a good horse. That's like... I mean, Pisek Lad is an amazingly good horse. This is better in every category. And I can afford it. Let's have a look at the other horses. I mean, you know, Pisek Lad has served me well, but a better horse is a better horse. That horse is amazing. There's Pisek Lad. And there's Warhorse comparison. He, I thought he was the best horse in the game. Clearly he isn't. Wonder if I can buy Attila.
Do you sell horses here?
Aye, that's me. Sell, exchange, harness. And I also clean hooves when I really have to. Pick a horse and bring me the coin. Simple.
Did you say you also exchange horses? Because I already have one.
As long as it's not some nag, I'll take the value off the price of the new one. And who knows, if you've got an expensive horse, I might end up paying you. I hope you've had a good look at the horses, because we don't give any refunds.
Oh, I know the one I want.
Well, did you?
Of course.
So, which one do you want?
Wait, what? Why is Attila not on the list? God damn it.
I've changed my mind.
It's the best horse I have ever seen in this game. It's in a stable where they sell horses and they won't let me buy it. Let's have a look at the ones that actually are for sale. This is Erdl. Erdl's alright, but Pisek Lad's better. This is Schlamhak. None of these are bad horses. I mean, these are all decent horses. But mine's better. Artax. Yeah, again, same deal. Crow. Not great. I mean, not bad. Pretty good. It's just... why would I trade down? I have just found the best fucking horse in the game. And it's in a stable. A business who is in the trade of selling horses. And they won't sell the horse to me. What the fuck? I could just steal it. I mean, not right now, in the middle of the day. Could come back in the middle of the night and steal it, I suppose. Can I? No, it won't even give me the option of stealing it. I can only inspect. Oh, this game is such a tease. Why would you do that? Why would you show me the most amazing horse in the world and then not sell it to me and not allow me to steal it? What is wrong with you? Oh. Well, I'm just going to have to make myself feel better by robbing whatever's in this chest. And it's all shit. Oh, I hate this game. I mean, I've still got a very, very good horse. Pisek Lad does keep attracting compliments from passers-by. Because he's a good horse, but he's not the best horse in the game anymore. The best horse in the game is right there, and I can't have it, and that makes me sad. Oh well, first world problems. Right, anyway. It's been months, and I cannot remember Rosa's instructions for finding the entrance to the secret passage. But I don't have to. I just have to find the first marked location, which was a white roadside shrine on the crossroads right next to Hashtal's stud farm. So that was a white roadside shrine, and this kind of looks like a crossroads. There's a couple of points of interest deeper into the forest. But for now, what I'm looking for is a group of stones by the side of the road, and behind those an old chapel. Well, some stones there. Actually, there's stones everywhere. This isn't particularly helpful. Is that an anthill? There was no mention of looking for an anthill. Alright, an old chapel in the forest should be relatively easy to find. I'll just keep my eye open for that. Probably going to be ruined, of course, because it's in the middle of the forest, but there should still be some walls up or something. Ah, there we go. I mean, I don't necessarily know that it's an old chapel, but it's something. Apparently if this is the chapel, I need to look through the arch. And I should get some sort of clue from there. I'm not seeing any arch. It looks a bit big to be a chapel. I mean, look at the thickness of these walls. These aren't the ruins of a chapel. In fact, these ruins are a bit too impressive to be the ruins of a full-blown church, let alone a chapel. Plus, I haven't received any kind of prompt to move me on to the next clue, which is what normally happens under these circumstances. And it said that when I got to the chapel, I had to look through the arch. I'm not seeing anything that resembles an arch, and this isn't a chapel. It's a point of interest, all right. Ruins and some kind of interesting site near them, but... And I'm also outside of the search zone, which is a very, very big hint that I am actually way off course and looking in the completely wrong place. So I head back up to those stones by the side of the road, next to the crossroads and the white roadside shrine as per the actual instructions, and start looking around for something a little bit more chapel-like. Oh, hang on. What is that? Well, that's the complete opposite of the ruins on the other end of the forest. I mean, those were way too big to be a chapel. This looks more like a shrine than... I'm not going to get up there, am I? I'm going to have to go around. There's something up there. I think me in this game are going to have serious words about what exactly constitutes a chapel. Whereas I don't think that does.
This must be the chapel Rosa was talking about. I was supposed to look through its arch for some old ruins. Well, let's see.
And I also think me in this game are going to have serious words about exactly what constitutes an arch. Oh. So it's pointing me towards the ruins that are just investigated and found nothing. I hate it when games do that. Because that's the first place I checked out, mistakenly, but it's the correct place. Just not at the correct point in the investigation. I hate it when games do that. And this game doesn't normally do this. So it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb when it does. But anyway.
The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross. And then go in the direction the top is pointing.
So, as well as the... There we go. Oh, that was easy. That'll be the interesting site point of interest right next to the ruins point of interest. But yeah, the game doesn't normally do this, because there have been many occasions in this game when I've just stumbled across stuff that's out there in the world that's actually part of a quest that I haven't actually started yet or even discovered. And that tree looks remarkably out of place, doesn't it? And there's another cross. But yeah, there are a lot of things that are just out there in the world, and whether you're on the quest for it or not, you can just, if you're lucky, stumble across them, which has happened many, many times as I've been playing through this game. They don't normally railroad you into doing things in a specific sequence the way they are here, which is a little disappointing. But, oh, and I'm back on the road. I'm clearly on the wrong way. There's my horse. I must have missed something. Alright, we'll head back to the cross and this time actually look at where we're going. But yeah, I mean, the point I was making is that when a quest, and again, I hate it when quests do this, but when they force you into doing things in a specific sequence, when, if you, for example, know exactly where the secret entrance is, you could just walk to the secret entrance and bingo, you're there. But because you haven't gone through the hoops that the game wants you to jump through in order to find the secret entrance, it won't actually let you interact with the secret entrance. I hate it when games do that. And it stands out because this game doesn't normally do that. So I followed the line from the first cross to this very, very interesting looking tree where there was a second cross, which was also pointing in a funny direction. But is there something around here, maybe? Discovered a deer hunting spot, which is nice, but it doesn't help. Also, I've had no further prompts. I mean, I got a prompt when I found the first cross, and then it said follow the line from the cross, and that led me here, but there was no further prompt when I arrived here, so am I just supposed to take the hint and follow this cross? Wait, what was that? Oh, it's a nettle. Alright. Let's try to follow a straight line, although this is taking me back the way I came, back to the road. Another white tree there. Ah!
A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place.
Do I have a spade? There was a spade in the ruins. If you don't have a spade on you, there is a spade in the ruins you could pick up. I just need to find the right spot to start digging, which can't be that far from the stone. Otherwise, what would be the point in marking the location with the stone? That looks like a digging spot, and yet I'm not getting a prompt to dig anything. And do I actually have a spade? Let's have a look. I do. Okay, I've got a spade. The spot where you need to start digging isn't visually obvious at all, but it's just right in front of the cross.
Tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malenshov is clear. Now I get it. Those boards were supported by beams to hold the earth above, so there didn't have to be as much of it. Hidden and firm. Really smart. It's a good thing they did it that way too, so I didn't have to dig as much.
This is not the world's most expensive and well-constructed secret passage. But, well, I mean, it gets the job done.
An axe to deal with the supports and the planks at the entrance. A spade and bucket to clear away fallen earth and free up the entrance. Everything's ready for escape whenever needed. The Ruthards really left nothing to chance.
I mean, I suppose it makes sense. Unlike the secret passage leading out of Castle Trotsky, I mean, this you'd have to crawl through on your hands and knees. And they certainly didn't employ the services of any stonemasons to dig this place out. In fact, it barely even looks like they hired miners to dig this place out. But it makes sense, because the less people who know about it, the more secret it is. And how fancy does it need to be when you're fleeing the castle for your life on your hands and knees? And there's ventilation. They really did think of everything. It covers all of the basics. It gets the job done. I love that Warhorse really do think this through.
What do we have here? A ladder? In an escape, it'd be enough to pull it up, and that'd leave any pursuers stuck. I just hope it can hold one attacker.
Yep, again. Very, very smart. You're using this tunnel to flee the castle, and somebody's following you down here. All you need to do is pull that ladder up, and they're not following you anymore. I love that Warhorse really did think this through. And I also love that they're not reusing assets. I mean, this is completely different to any other tunnel that we've been in. This isn't like... Oh, that looks a bit wet and cold.
Damn it, that's cold.
You know, this isn't like World of Warcraft, for example, where every cave and tunnel is exactly the same as every other cave and tunnel. This place is unique. How much further do I need to go? It's a good question, actually, because I couldn't even see Castle Malenshov from the stables. So, I have no idea how far we need to go. And a lot of this place is just a natural cave. It hasn't actually been dug out. Which could mean that there are multiple different ways to go, and I could end up getting lost. I guess I'll stick to the bits where there's evidence of human construction. Hello, that's a stone arch. What's going on here? There was another tunnel to the right, but let's see where this goes. This is actual underground construction, which leads nowhere. Huh. Alright. Well, back to the junction. See that stone arch? That's strange. Anyway, right turn, Clyde. Yeah, what the hell was going on there? But this is where the beams and supports are, and here we are.
What's this door doing here? Could it be another of the Ruthard's tricks? But if this beam is dropped onto those cleats, no one would break through in a hurry. I reckon with this, any defenders could hold off their pursuers for quite some time. This will come in handy on the way back.
Yeah, they definitely thought of everything. We're still not quite there. That's just another defensive position. Oh no, yeah, no, we are. We're actually under the castle now.
This looks like it could be the wall of the Malenshov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage,
Hopefully,
Henry.
there's nobody
Courage.
on the other side
You can do this.
grabbing a bottle of wine. If there is, he's just going to have to get stabbed, isn't he? Wrong place, wrong time.
Take a while.
It's not my fault, I just work here. That's the castle cellars. Yeah, even the chamber on the other side of the hole in the wall is private. They really did think of everything here. Right, well, from here on in, it's sneaky, sneaky. So I'll douse the torch. Eyes and ears open. Oh, what happened? What happened? It wasn't me, I didn't do it.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses
Hello?
against us. Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet? He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back. Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Otto? Kuttenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands.
Alright, good dog.
Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas, clear the way for him to the imperial throne, and take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damned truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. Then Sigismund. And now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do?
We've got Cabon. That'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Ah, so they don't want to ransom him.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own 2 hands. Count on me, sir.
The betrayers of Christ hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
The gate open. A horseman, sir!
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of, and we'll catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
What?
Wait, Eric didn't... They're only finding this out now?
That's not possible. That's a lie.
It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
Alright, fuck this guy.
Who? Speak!
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
He's behind you.
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Somebody want to tell Eric he's going the wrong way.
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. We better go. Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
Well, we made it in just in time for Eric to get the good news about his friend Istvan Toth. It's never explicitly stated what the nature of the relationship was between the two of them, but it is strongly hinted that it's homosexual. But anyway, couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Join us in the next episode, where we have to recover the book that Rosa sent us here for, and I'm sure there was... Oh yeah, Rescue Hands, yeah. I knew there was something else. All of that coming up in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you're all having a fantastic weekend, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.